Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where we are currently upgrading a bunch of things. We're mostly working on internals right now while recovering from our wars with these dudes and these dudes. We got a lot of new territory and we were spurned by Nicodemus. That is rude. We gave you so much, dude. Well, fine. Maybe I should just fire you. Can take away his power base. Actually, is he too disloyal to change the governor? No, we could totally do this. What is his skill? He is 9 skill, so this guy would be substantially worse. That said, this guy, who's even more substantially worse, is a scorned family. We'll do it. And sure, this guy's now super disloyal, but he also has no power base anymore. So that's a thing. Okay. So I really want this general to die here. Although we could, I suppose, we could rename this as the Axumite Army and just have it be over here. Axumite Army. Actually, Axumite Army. This is how it's spelled in Imperator. Okay, so the Axumite Army is now kind of in its proper position. Okay. Everybody's drilling in those locations. Fantastic. What are you doing, Maine? Oh. They're at war with Catawba. It's interesting. Wonder what their goal is there. Well, we're gonna stick with the Blessing of Oritel. I really don't feel like, at this point of the game, that we need the manpower blessing, especially since we're only short 12,000 men at this point. We'll get that relatively quickly. Like, by the end of this episode, we'll be bulking up our armies, I think. Ooh, this guy's got a treasury, the general of the Catabian army. Let's see here. He would lose 10 loyalty, he would gain popularity, gain 5 corruption, or we could gain 4 tyranny and get money, but he would lose a ton of loyalty. He'll quiet down in time, hopefully. Is his loyalty going up or down? Up. Okay. That's good. That's very, very good indeed. So we have a bunch of buildings under construction, but right now I'm mostly interested in getting a bunch of these settlements upgraded. We're already doing this one, but let's go ahead and get you. Now this guy, the general of the Guanaran army, is getting 3 more units of light infantry. This is okay, as long as he doesn't really become more ambitious. He's 77, so he's probably going to die soon, and this is essentially getting us 3 free units that we were going to make anyway. He's doing a fine job. I'm okay with this. As long as he dies before it becomes a problem. That's the main concern there. But it should be fine. I do definitely want to raise 1 more army in each location. But I think bulking up to 20k is the biggest thing to do right now. Now, how much are we short? We are short about 11,700 men. Next month tick, actually we're already basically full in this army here. This army does not need very many more men. In fact, it needs 77, and it should happen next month tick. So all troops are now flowing into the Guanaran army. So that is ultimately a very, very good thing indeed. We almost have all of our troops replenished from our various wars. Shire is now a city. Good for Shire. So for right now, what I'm doing is I'm just keeping our political influence spent down a little. Where are you going? Why are you going there? Don't go there. If you go there, we're going to be taking attrition. I'm going to have to move this army. He's going to be taking attrition. Okay. This guy's a jerk. He needs to die already. I don't want you there. Like, we can barely be here. It should be okay, I think, once... Well, I think we'll be fine. Supply limit of 18 there. Yeah, we'll be fine. As long as he just stays put. This guy needs to get out of here, though. I'm assuming he's too disloyal to remove. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. He needs to die, though. There's no doubt about that. I would prefer that he not... I mean, I guess he's in an okay spot. Like, what else are we going to do? Have somebody coming down over here? That's what this fort is for. So it's fine having him over here, I suppose. That said, he's going to be a liability in this war. There's no doubt about that. If they go to war with us, this general is going to be a problem. I mean, he's very skilled. He's just dumb. So that's a thing. Are we upgrading this settlement? I keep hitting recruit cohorts. I don't know why. No, we are not. Okay, so next month tick, we can upgrade this settlement to a city. So that will be ideal. There we go. Fantastic. And this produces base metals. Okay. We may want to make that be a slave city. We'll decide what we want each city to be. Like, when we come across an unspecialized city, we'll decide what we want it to be based on the trade good. Okay. Timoleon Petubast is plotting. We're going to need to put him under surveillance, but that's going to run us a deficit. We literally just spent all of our money. I mean, he's 75. We're going to have him closely observed, though. This will only be... Oh, okay. So, morale of armies is down a little bit for 5 years. That's not the worst event it could have been. It's completely fine. I mean, it could have been better, but that's definitely not the worst. So I kind of... What is the war goal here? Take Arabia ad Sinus. Okay. So Maine is going to take territory here. I don't like that. I'm not a great power, so I can't intervene. That's unfortunate. We may have to fight Maine, and that'll make it into a two-front war. Okay, this guy, the royal tutor here, he's a pretender to become king. Timoleon Petubast, the guy who's plotting, is plotting with him. We could just warn our researcher. They're talking about our researcher, so I don't really actually care too much. We'll just warn him and call it good. I was afraid they were plotting to murder us, but that doesn't appear to be the case. So that's fantastic. I really wish I could drill this army, but this guy apparently doesn't believe in drilling. I don't know why, but whatever. Infighting? Oh no. The outcome of the counter will be decided by their personal statistics. This guy is 38. He's terrible at Marshal. But this has a chance to kill Timoleon Petubast. He's 76. This guy's a pretender to become king and our brother. I don't care if either of them dies. Have fun, guys. So, who won? Are they still fighting? This has been a very long duel. Oh, we just had a son. Okay. That's probably a good thing, ultimately. Okay, we only need 7,000 more men. That's going along quite well, actually. I'm very pleased with that. This is already a city up here. This is a settlement, but I believe it is upgrading. Yes, indeed. This is a city. This is a settlement, but it is not... Okay. The researcher died in a freak accident, apparently. We need a new researcher. Do we have a decent one who's a scorned family? That's unfortunate. This one's 58. He's going to be relatively short-lived. I gotta go with the higher level one, though. We gotta keep our tech up. No way around that one. Sorry. The Senuids are gonna have a bit of a rough go of it for a while. I'm sure they'll be fine. We can get an invention, but I want to spend our money on upgrading the settlement instead. So we're going to found a city here as soon as we can, which will be next month tick. So right about now. Fantastic. So that will get the entire province of Axum upgraded to a city. So that's perfect. And then as soon as we take Axum here, we're going to make this be the capital. So that'll be ideal. And we only need 6,000 more manpower. That's fantastic. And we're now suddenly looking a whole lot stronger. It's a bit of an illusion, though. I'm not convinced that we're actually a whole lot stronger. That said, once we have these territory activities finishing up... Like, we've put a lot of investment into these two provinces, and they're becoming very powerful. Like, look at this. Guara on its own is outputting 45 manpower. That's kind of insane. Oh, this guy succumbed to an excess, a lifetime of excess. That's exciting. Okay, good for him. Now we do need a new commander for the Guanaran army, and our best one is a scorned family. Okay, get drilling. Excellent. Need another 5,700 men. But we're making 344 per month, so that should not take too long. Oh, how is our tech coming anyway? We're going to have a new Marshal advance here pretty soon. We're going to need to definitely start working on our inventions. There's no doubt about that. However, I want to get a lot of these one-time expenses that are ultimately going to pay off done. One more fortress to build in Demut, and in fact, we could queue up another one. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want this to be a really high-level fort. This war is over, isn't it? Yes, it is. They have 144 cohorts. And they're gaining 260 manpower a month. Now, we're gaining manpower faster than they are, but they have access to iron. Once we get access to this iron, we're going to become almost unstoppable. But getting that iron is going to be, interesting. Definitely interesting. Like, we're going to need to heavily prepare for it. But once we have access to iron, we're going to need to overhaul our armies? What is going on here? Honestly, I think this is okay. It's a lot of money. But we'd gain a lot of popularity for it. No, I think we don't spend the money. That would put us in debt, and I don't want to risk having a bad event. Catawba wants to import. That's fine. They can do that. How's this war going, anyway? Mayin is winning, as we expected. This is weakening them, though. It's an interesting situation going on over here, but I want to focus on one side or the other, and I feel like if we take this province, we can do so much. So I think that that needs to be our next goal. And the question is, can we find a friend? There's these guys up over here. They would accept an alliance, but they're outside of our diplomatic range. We do have a diplomatic range invention. How long is their truce with a loot? Oh, they're a different rank. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so that's not going to work. We're going to need to come up with a different plan for how to fight a loot. Maine wants military access. You know what? Sure. I think Gataba just pushed them out. Okay. Our steward just died. Hey, our best one is from a scorned family. That's perfect. And it's Nicodemus Senuid. Okay. That's going to be an interesting situation. However, we only need 2,500 more men, and then we can start bulking up our armies. We're going to 20k, so for a couple of these we're only going to need 2 units, but for the other 2 we're going to need 5 of light infantry. So that's going to be a thing. And then I think we build up 2 more full armies, and then we fight a loot. Because we really need access to this iron. Like, really badly. Heavy infantry will make all the difference. So I think that's our goal. The real question is, how can we go about beating this? I mean, they need 30,000 men for their army. We're gaining manpower faster than they are. That's the important thing there. That plot stagnated. That's fine. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will start really preparing to fight a loot. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and I will see you all next time. And bell ringings! I forgot about bell ringings. Oh man, I'm really going to get it from the engagement gods today. This is not going to be good. See you all next time.